Hello everyone, welcome to the logical reasoning session on blood relations. Blood relations is the most important and very interesting topic in all kinds of a government competitive examinations, and it is also important for campus placements and MBA examination and all other entrance examinations as well. So in blood relations, the major important kind of a question is how a person is related to the other person, and second kind of a question is how many male members are there in the family. So these are the two general important kind of a questions we have. So without getting any delay, let's get into the topic. In blood relations, the most important thing we need to remember is the gender of the alphabet. So first and foremost thing we need to focus on blood relation is the gender of the alphabet. The next what we need to focus is draw a diagram. How do we draw the diagram for the data which is given? That's the most important point. And the third one is don't assume anything until it is not there in the data. So the best example for this assumption is if the data says A and B are married couple, what we feel is A is the male member and B is the female, such that A is the husband and B is the wife. But don't assume anything until it is not there in the data. Now, when it comes to the gender we can represent in blood relation is plus, female we can represent as minus, and marriage relation we can represent as two-side arrow. So male we can represent with plus, female we can represent with minus, and marriage relation we can represent with two-side arrow. So this can be vary from trainer to trainer. So I am representing marriage relation with two-side arrow. Now I'll explain how to draw the diagram very clearly. Please don't change the focus from the topic. Now let's draw the diagram. Now I already said male is represented with plus, so better we write it like this. Male is represented with plus and female is represented with minus, and marriage relation we represent with two-side arrow. Okay, now let's draw the diagram. So first, the data generally says A is the father of B, B is the daughter of A and C are married couple, something like that. The data will be given. Then how do we convert the data into the diagram is the most important point in a blood relation. Okay. Now let's consider X as U. Let's consider X as U. Now I'm taking X is plus because X is a male member, and we can also take X is a minus, that is a female. Okay, so X is plus if X is a male, and X is minus if X is a female. Now if we write anything above than this X, what does it mean? It means that that alphabet is one generation above the X. Now I am taking F is here, which means that F is the father, I am assuming. So F is the father of X. So this is how we need to draw the diagram. And M is the mother of X. Now we can write like this. So father and mother are one generation above than X. So I am writing one step above than X. And these two are married couple. So I can represent a marriage relation between F and M. Next, if you write anything above than this F, which means that it is your grandfather, which means that is X grandfather. So this is F, that is X father. And if I am writing here, your father's father. So X is you. So when I say your, which means X. Okay. So your grandfather, that is here, which means your father's father. And X mother, father's mother, this will be grandmother. So these two got married, we can represent like this. Next, X's mother, father, which is the grandfather, plus X's mother, mother, which is the grandmother, minus. So these two got married, so we can represent like this. So in the grandfather generation, all the males we can call it as the grandfathers, and all the females we can call it as a grandmother. And we can more specify like father's father is paternal grandfather, father's mother is paternal grandmother, and mother's father is maternal grandfather, mother's mother is maternal grandmother. This is how we can represent. Next, when it comes to your father generation, so this is your father and your father's brother. Your father's brother we can call it as uncle. So when I say your, that means X. So your father brother is uncle, your father's sister is aunt. And when it comes to your mother's brother is uncle and your mother's sister is aunt. Okay, this is how we need to represent. And see, these all are in the same line, which means the same generation. So remember this one thing, if you are representing in the same line, which means it's in the same generation. So your father brother is uncle and your mother brother is also uncle. So we can more specify like father's brother is paternal uncle, mother's brother is maternal uncle. Your father's sister is paternal aunt, mother's sister is maternal aunt. Now, when it comes to your generation, so let's complete this generation. This is done. And when it comes to your generation, this is you. Your father, mother's son is brother to you. Your father, mother's son is brother to you. Your father, mother's daughter is sister to you. Okay, that's how we can represent with a single oblique. So your father mother's son is brother to you, your father mother's daughter is sister to you. Next, your father brother's son is cousin, your father brother's daughter is also cousin. Next, similarly, your father's sister's son is cousin, your father's sister daughter is also cousin. Next, your mother's brother's son and your mother's brother's daughter, both are cousin to you. Your mother's sister's son and your mother's sister's daughter, these are all cousins to you. So except your father, brother and sister, the remaining all are cousins to you. So this is your generation. See, all are in the same generation. So you and your brother, your sister and your cousins are on the same generation. So we can represent in the same line. So as of now, I think this is clear. Your generation and your father generation and your grandfather generation, all the things are clear. Now let's get into your wife and your son's generation. Okay. So now this is you plus or minus, and you married. So this we call it as a spouse. Okay, spouse can be again male or female. Your spouse brother is brother-in-law. Your spouse sister is sister-in-law. Next, your spouse father is father-in-law, and your spouse mother is mother-in-law to you. Okay, these both got married. Clear. Next, you and your spouse son is here because that is the below generation. So I can represent in the down. Next, this is your son, your son's wife. Your son's wife is daughter-in-law to you. Your daughter's husband is son-in-law to you. Next, your son's son is grandson and your son's daughter is granddaughter. That is the relation. And your daughter's son is grandson to you and your daughter is granddaughter to you. So this is how we can represent. So hope I am clear with this diagram. Now let's get into the questions. Now let's solve this question. A and B are two brothers, it says, which means A and B are in the same generation. A and B are males and A and B are siblings to each other. Next, C and D are two sisters, it says. If C and D are two sisters, C and D are in the same generation. C and D are blood related to each other and C and D are siblings to each other. Next, A's son E. So E is the son of A, which means E plus. E is the son of A. E is D's brother. So E is D's brother, it says. If E is D's brother, from the first line, we can say that C is the sister of E. So this is how we need to get the diagram from the data. So everything is clear. A and B are brothers and C and D are sisters and A's son E is D's brother. So this is the actual diagram we are getting. And coming to answer for the question. So how is B related to C? This answer is depends on the gender of C. So if B is a male, then male relation will come. If B is a female, female relation will come. So be sure about the gender of B. So here the gender of B is plus. So why it is depends on the gender of B? Now before answer this question, let us assume yourself in the question. So in place of B, I am assuming Ajay. Okay. Now, how is Ajay related to somebody? So as Ajay is a male, so Ajay can be a father, Ajay can be a brother, Ajay can be a son, Ajay can be a grandfather, because Ajay is a male. If Ajay is a female, then answer will be completely different. Ajay can be a daughter, Ajay can be a sister, Ajay can be a mother. So as Ajay is a male, so obviously male relation will come. So here this is depends on the gender of B. So as B is a plus, male relation will come. And see here, B is one generation above than C. Here we are going to find out the relation between B and C. B is one generation above than C. So one generation above than C, what are the possible answers we have? It can't be a grandson and it can't be a brother. So answer must be either father or paternal uncle. And we know that from the diagram, A is the father of C and it is asking B related to C, father's brother. So C's father is A, A's brother is B, which means father will be eliminated. So we left with paternal uncle, and we already know that father's brother is uncle. So answer for the question is paternal uncle. Next, coming to the second question, how is C related to B? Now this question is depends on the gender of C. As C is the female, so female relation will come, and C is one generation below than B. One generation below, what are the possible answers we have? One generation below, females are can be daughter or niece. So these are the two possible answers we have. So the daughter cannot be the answer because B doesn't have any children. So daughter will be eliminated. So only niece is a possible answer. Now let's verify. B's brother is A, brother's daughter. Brother's daughter means what? That will be a niece. And as we know, C is a female. We all eliminate these three options. See how simple it is. Let's get into the next question. Now let's solve this question. A and B are married couple. Be clear, it says A and B are married. It doesn't say that A is plus and B is female, or A is husband or B is husband. So don't write any genders here, as it is says A and B are married couple. Next, X and Y are the brothers of A, which means X plus and Y plus. So X and Y are the brothers of A. Next, how is Y related to B? That is the question. This answer is depends on the gender of Y. We already know that. So Y is plus. If Y is plus, male relation will come. So these two options we can eliminate. And Y related to B. So there is a marriage relation between those Y and B here. So A and B are married couple, and A's brother, which means B's spouse brother. Spouse brother is brother-in-law. So answer for the question is brother-in-law. We don't have a direct relation like X and Y between Y and B. So we don't have a direct relation here. So brother will not be the answer. So the answer for the question is brother-in-law. Next, how is B related to Y? This answer is depends on the gender of B. As we don't know the gender of B, either it can be a plus or minus. So the answer for the question is cannot be determined. Next, how is X related to B? So this is similar like a first question. As X is a male, so male relation will come. Sister will be eliminated, sister-in-law will be eliminated. And between X and B, so here a marriage relation exists. So obviously in-law term will come, but here we don't have a brother-in-law. So B's spouse is A, spouse brother is X. So spouse brother is brother-in-law. We don't have that option here. So the answer is none of these. So now come to the next question. Here A is the father of C. A is the father, which means plus A is the father of C. And this statement doesn't specify the gender of C. Next, D is the son of B. So D is the son of B, which means D should be below, B should be above, and it doesn't specify the gender of B as well. So leave like that. Next, E is the brother of A, it says. So E is the brother of A means E plus, and we already know that A is the male. Next, C is the sister of D. C is the sister of D means what? It implies that C and D are siblings to each other. If C and D are siblings to each other, automatically A and B will become a married couple, husband and wife. So A is a male, automatically B will be a female. Next, the question is, how is B related to C? As this question depends on the gender of B, So as B is a female, so obviously we can eliminate the male options here. So male options are grandson and brother-in-law. Now as B is a female, E's brother is A, brother's wife. E's brother is A, brother's wife B. Brother's wife is B, so that will be sister-in-law. The answer is sister-in-law. Coming to the next question, it is asking about how is C related to B. So as C is a female, so female relation will come. So obviously we can eliminate son as the option. Now as C is one generation below, C is one generation below means what? It cannot be a sister-in-law. It can be a daughter or it can be a niece. And we know that D is the son of B and C is the sister of B. So automatically C is the daughter of B. So this is the answer for the question. Hope you understand. Let's do the next question. Now, let's solve this question. Q's mother is the sister of R. So I'm taking Q is here and I don't know the gender of Q. Q's mother, the gender of Q's mother is female. So Q's mother is the sister of R. So this statement doesn't specify the gender of Q and doesn't specify the gender of R as well. And the daughter of S, who's the daughter of S here? Q's mother is the daughter of S. Again, it doesn't specify the gender of S as well. Next, N is the daughter of R. So here N is the daughter of R, which means N is a female, and sister of M. Who is sister of M? N is the sister of M. So still we don't know the gender of M, R and Q and S as well. Now how is M related to S? So this question answer depends on the gender of M, and still we don't know the gender of M here. So M can be a male or female. So the answer for this question is data inadequate. Hope you understand this. Now let's solve the next question. Let's solve this question. In a family, there are 6 members, A to F. A and B are married couple. So A and B are married couple means we can draw like this, and still we don't know the gender of A and B. And the next statement says A being a male member. If A is a male member, then B will be a female automatically. Next, D is the son of C. So D is the son of C means what? We should write like this. D should be plus, and we don't know the gender of C. But after the C, we have who is the brother of A. So after C, we have who is the brother of A. This statement is talking about C, which means C is the brother of A. If C is the brother of A, the before statement says D is the son of C. So this should be the diagram. Next, E is the sister of D. So E is the sister of D, which means E is a female, and E and D are siblings to each other. Next, B is the daughter-in-law of F. Daughter-in-law means what? Son's wife. So B is son's wife of M. And we know that B is the wife of A. So automatically A is the son of F. And after F, we have whose husband has died, which means F is a female and his husband has died. So this is the diagram we need to draw. Now the first question is, how is C related to F? As C is a male, now answer should be a male. Okay. How is C related to F? F is above generation, C below generation. One generation below male, what are the possibilities? It can't be a brother, it can't be a grandson. And we know that A is a son of F, automatically C will be the son of F. So answer for the question is son. Next, how is F related to C? This question depends on the gender of F. As F is a female, so female answers will come. And we know that C and A are siblings and C and A are children of F. So if A is the son of F, automatically C is the son and F is the mother. So F is the mother. That's the answer for the question. So hope you understand this one. Now, let's solve this question. In a family, there are 6 members, P, Q, R, X, Y, Z. Q is the son of R. So Q is the son of R. But R is not the mother of Q. If R is not the mother, so R should be a father. Next, P and R are married. If P and R are married, P is the female. Y is the brother of R. So Y is the brother of R. X is the daughter of P. X is the daughter of P. And Z is the brother of P. Z is a brother of T. So this is how we need to draw the diagram. And see, R and T are husband and wife. So automatically Q and X are siblings to each other. So this is the diagram, we should get it. And how is Q related to X? See, Q and X becomes the siblings to each other. And this answer depends on the Q's gender, that is plus. So Q is related to X. Q and X are in the same generation. Same generation, male. What are the possibilities? It can't be a grandson. It can't be a son. So obvious the answer will be brother, because Q and X are siblings to each other. Now how is Z related to Q? Now as Z is a male, so obviously male relation will come. And see, Z is one generation above. One generation above. What are the possible answers? It cannot be a grandfather. It can be a brother. So it cannot be a brother as well. So answer must be either maternal uncle or some other answers. And we know that Q and X are siblings to each other, and Q and X are siblings of T, as T is a female, and this side relations will be all maternal relations. So this will be maternal uncle. So Z is the maternal uncle of Q. So answer for this question is maternal uncle. So hope you understand this session. We'll meet in the next session with more examples. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.